Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm popping back on the Aprilia RS660. As you can see, the bike is looking a lot better than when we first picked this bike up. A lot of work has been done. We have a few more parts that have arrived. I am waiting for a lot more parts, as you guys would expect, because finding parts for this bike has been the most difficult. But if you're just joining us, be sure to go check all the previous videos on the Aprilia, because a lot of work has been done. We have a new frame, new exhaust, new rad, new rear sets, new subframe, new front subframe or instrument cluster brackets, new dash, new complete wiring harness, new airbox. The list goes on and on and on. And today I'm going to throw more parts on the Aprilia RS660. And over here are the boxes of parts I have received. We're going to go ahead and open some of this up and start getting ready to install it on the Aprilia. I also have the original frame and subframe over here. I don't want to just throw this in the garbage. I'm thinking of ideas of how to be able to make this useful. I don't know how. If you guys have had any ideas, drop it in the comment section. I'll be sure to take it into consideration. So in the first box over here, we have a replacement tail tie. And in this one, we have a replacement tail lights. You guys obviously remember that the one that came on the bike was completely destroyed. So I had to go ahead and purchase one. And it's in a lot better condition. With everything fully unboxed, I'm going to go ahead and install the rear taillight assembly first. So I'm going to route the wiring first. And this should just go right over here. Okay, so with the tail lights installed, we're going to come over here and assemble this license plate assembly. So the light has to go here, this has to go here, and then we can test it on the back. Now the tail tidy goes in. And now it's looking good. I have this loosely fitted. I've put a heat shrink wrap over here so I can have this wire secured as one piece. I'm going to throw some tape, run it into the bike over here, and then throw the cover plate on. And with that done, I'm going to run the wire up in here. Okay, that's looking nice and secured. And now I'm going to go ahead and add the cover plate. Obviously added some Loctite to the hardware because we do not need this backing out. Guys, this is starting to become a motorcycle. Before, it wasn't, but we're slowly getting there. But every single part I install on it. I now have the rear tail lights installed, tail tidy with the turn signals. License plate light works, turn signal works, even the brake light works. So this is all looking really, really good. I'm obviously going to go ahead and clean up the wiring a bit in here, and we can move on to something else. And with the rear end taken care of, we have a new parts to unbox over here. That's going to take care of something in the front end and something in the rear at the other side. We have a Motion Pro coolant reservoir and the brand new EK Gold chain. There's a lot of other parts in here, but it's not for this build, and you guys are going to find out about that at a later time. So I recently threw one of this on the ZX-10R and I really just liked it. So I went ahead and purchased another one that's going to go on the Aprilia RS660. It's a nice clean install, very compact, way better than the stock one, that's for sure. All the hardwares we need are in here. Hose and zip ties. Over on the bike, I've ran the zip ties that's provided in the kit right through the rad and the radiator guard. My intention is to mount this right over here. It's nice and clean. It's not in the way of anything, so I think this is going to look really, really good. We have the first zip tie going through, and we have the second one. Now for this install, I will be utilizing the stock hose that goes to the overflow tank. So we have one that goes up top over here, and it's simply supposed to route underneath and go right underneath the tank. Right, so the coolant tank is fully installed. I also have the overflow line over there. It's a bit short. I might change that later. We'll see how that goes. But now it's time to go ahead and open the other box over there. Now over in this box, we have our replacement gas tank. And boy, oh boy, it was a mission finding one of this. And look at that. This is what a proper gas tank should look like. It looks a lot better than what we currently have. Well guys, we now have one of the most anticipated parts to be able to get this motorcycle started, which is the gas tank. It's sitting over here, it's chilling, it's looking good compared to that one. There is a lot of debris on the inside. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Not debris, but dirt. I'm not sure what that is. So I'm going to try to run some cleaner through here first before I install the fuel pump and all that fancy stuff. But now the issue is trying to get this open. I do not have a key for this motorcycle, obviously. So we gotta figure out how to get this open. I'm obviously not gonna run a fuel tank cap that requires a key to unlock it, but it's always good to have this. I'm gonna start by popping all of this off and see if I can just somehow extract this cap without damaging it. This is the new gas tank. I installed the fuel pump over here. I've done some sort of plastic welding over here to get this tip back on. I do have a replacement fuel fitting that I've paid expedited shipping to get it in. So hopefully it comes in the next couple of days and we can actually run this the proper way. But in the meantime, I'm just super excited and I want to make sure that this bike is going to start up. And that's why I've done this. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, if it's going to last, but there's only one way to find out. But in order for me to be able to start the motorcycle, I have to go ahead and figure out the correct orientation for this connector and plug the pins back in here. This was obviously pulled off by the accident. I don't know how, don't ask me, because this bike has all sorts of surprises. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this done so we can hook it up to the motorcycle and see if it's gonna start up. Well guys, I now have the tank propped up. I have the fuel pipe over there. It is holding, it's very concerning. Wire is connected. There's only one thing left to do. Try to start up this bike and see exactly what happens. I have the key inserted in here now, so the mobilizer system should work. I'm gonna go ahead and twist it open. I don't hear the fuel pump priming. Nothing. That's not good. I don't hear the fuel pump priming, so that's concerning. So just so you guys see what's going on, when I turn on the ignition, you should hear the fuel pump prime, but there is nothing, completely silent. So the bike's not going to start if the fuel pump is not priming. So whatever issue I'm having is over here. So I'm going to spend some time. I'm going to try and figure out exactly what's going on over here. And I'm going to cut you guys back in and let you know what I find. Well guys, I'm still working on the Aprilia. I had to take the gas tank off so I could check all the wiring, the fuses, the relays. Obviously, I cannot test the relays right now because I do not have the proper tool to do that. Fuses are okay. All the wiring appears to be okay. The gas tank is over here. I've hooked up 12 volt directly to the fuel pump. And as you can see, the fuel pump does work. So with that knowledge, the issue is not with the fuel pump, because as you can see from that stream, it does work. It literally shot right out. So the issue is over here somewhere. And this is not good because there's so much that has been done to this motorcycle that it's going to take some time to really figure it out. But I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to keep diagnosing, keep tearing stuff apart as needed, keep looking until I can figure out why the fuel pump will not prime.
A few moments later.
But in the meantime, I went over to my locksmith. After receiving 2 brand new keys from Aprilia, it's been cut. We're gonna see if it works with the lock system currently on the bike. Okay, so over here is our damaged fuel tank. And I initially did this so I can get this cap off. Oh, look at that. One key works. And this is a blank key that they cut for me. Oh, it looks like this doesn't work. That's unfortunate. And one more. Oh yeah, that works. 2 working keys, good enough. Very happy about that. Okay, we have that out. There we go. Has the gasket in it, so we really need this. At this point, that's all the parts we need from this Aprilia RS660 gas tanks. If anyone is interested, jump in them DMs. And I know what I got, so don't lowball me. Obviously, I have a replacement gas cap that's going to go on there, and it's really going to clean it up. Nice and beautiful. So with that sleeve that holds the gasket installed, we're ready to install our brand new replacement gas cap. And throw the hardwares in. It's now time to install our new replacement chain. Right over here. Here. Now over here is the new chain adjuster that's going to go on the Aprilia. I also had to get one that has the silver insert so it matches the swing arm, because we don't want it all blacked out, and I think they came up with the perfect design. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the axle off so we can install this beauty. Got that off. Now with that removed, the stock hardware over here is also going to come out. Right, here it is. Now installing the chain adjuster. Adding some tread locker on the hardware. Okay, just gonna get it really snug. That's perfect. So we have that all lined up over here. I'm gonna move over to the other side and do the same thing. And on this side, it's pretty much the same thing. Axle block out, remove the hardware. It's now out over here. Chain adjuster goes in. Hardware with Loctite goes in. Make sure it's tight. That's not going anywhere. And with all that business taken care of, the axle goes in. And now I'm gonna torque this to spec, 88 foot-pounds. Well, now guys, as you can see, chain adjuster is fully installed. I did go ahead and remove my single bolt I was using over there and install the Evotech spools. Looking much better. Very clean install. I'm super happy with the way this bike is turning out. Guys, look at this. It finally arrived. The guy just pulled up and handed it to me. He said he had issues, so all his delivery was delayed. He actually pulled up in a Home Depot truck. So I guess his vehicle died and they just had to move all the packages. Long story short, let's open this up and get it on the Aprilia. It's crazy how much this little package cost me. We needed to get the Aprilia started, so I have to bite the bullet on this one. And there we go. So this is a replacement piece and it's actually metal. It's not plastic like the OEM one that broke. So it includes all the tools to set it up in the fuel pump. Let's go ahead and get it. There's a couple O-rings in here. There's also a circlip in here that secures this in place. I hope I can get it out. That was a mission. I got it out, but this was tough. I'm not gonna lie, this was really tough. Using the vise, I used the pry bar for a little bit. It looks good in there, so now I'm ready to go ahead and open this up. We're gonna insert this drill, tap it, and then add the screw to secure it in place. Including the cost of the parts, shipping and import tax was almost $150 Canadian. Absolutely insane. I mean, for $100 more, a couple $100, I could buy a fuel pump. But then I also stand the chance of having the same thing that happened to this one happen to that replacement fuel pump. So I had to bite the bullet. Quick test fit. I've obviously added some silicone lube to the O-rings over here, so it's nice and lubricated. You can put it in, find the exact spot to drill, and tap it. That's good. And now this is the tap over here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some tread locker to the hardware that's provided, and we can put it in. You can see this is the finished product. Really secure, really good. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the hardware I removed over here, and we can throw this pump on the motorcycle. Round 2. Tank is propped up over here. Fuel line is connected. The fuel pump connector is done over there. Ignition. Let's see how it goes. All right, fingers crossed. I can hear the fuel pump priming now, so that's really good. Let's see what happens, because I really don't know. I quickly shut it off. Let's go pick up some coolant real quick, toss it in here, start it right up again, and see what happens. This is really, really good. It started right up. It started right up. The fuel pump primed. It did its thing. Oh, it's been a long time coming, guys. It's been a long time coming. And guys, I am back in the garage. I picked up some coolant over here. It's now in the motorcycle. So there's only one thing left to do, starting it up. We have the dash over there, and oh yeah.
A few moments later.
Massive progress. I'm super happy, and I'm super thankful that, well, as you guys saw, the Aprilia started right up for the very first time since I've had it. A lot of work has been done, a lot of money has been spent, a lot of energy, time. So I have no words. I'm just super happy. That's really all I can say. All glory to God, because it could have gone really bad for me. It was a big risk. I did perform all due diligence by making sure the engine was healthy to the best of my knowledge, but there's no way to know 100% without actually hearing it start up and letting it run, which it just did. So just so happy. Big progress, guys. Massive progress. The only thing that's going to hold us up right now is the front end, wheels, forks, the lower triple, upper triple tree, clip-ons, and fairing kits, because we're pretty much golden at this point. To wrap for this video, if you've enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, drop a comment so you don't miss out on epic builds like this. What can I say? I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.